I am one chapter away from entering Act 2 of the second book in my sci-fi space opera trilogy that I call Elysium Rising. The book that I've been working on is called Anarchist, and I'm almost done with chapter 7, which means Act 2 will be starting very soon. The only problem is I've been on chapter 7 for a very long time. I started this book all the way back in March, and I've only gotten 7 chapters done between March and June. Let's just say my progress hasn't exactly been smooth. I did a video on this channel a couple of months ago where I did a 27 chapter outline for this book, and I'm only on chapter 7, which means I have at least 20 chapters left until I finish this book. And knowing me, this book is not going to be 27 chapters. In fact, it's probably going to be closer to 30 or 32 chapters. So that's at least 20 chapters until I finish this book. While I was brainstorming on how to get out of this writing slump and how I can create new content for this channel, I realized something. I don't have to do this alone. In fact, I can just bring you guys with me. This is the start of a brand new series where I'll be writing, world building, and challenging myself to write every week until the end of August. My plan is to get a new video out every week where I'll be updating you on my progress in Anarchist if everything goes to plan. But knowing me, something's gonna go wrong eventually, but I'm going to try my best to get a video out once a week. Now, a little bit more on this video series. This series is for anyone that's writing a book, no matter what stage of the book you're in, whether it's the drafting, the pre-drafting, the revising, whatever stage of the book you're in, this series is going to be for you. Every week and in each episode, I'm going to be sharing updates on my progress with Anarchist. You'll get a behind the scenes look on how I world build, how I navigate plot holes, how I build characters, and all sorts of things. And you'll also get to witness my journey on how I get to the end of this book, which is the ultimate goal for me at least. And like I just said, the goal of this series is to finish my book before the end of August, which is when I start my last semester of university. If you guys don't know, I am an English literature major in college. Funny thing is, I actually don't get to spend a lot of time writing when I'm in school, so I want to be able to finish this first draft before I start class. Will I achieve this goal? Well, only time will tell. And like I said before, I'm not doing this alone. All of you guys have to set a goal as well. So whatever your goal ends up being, it doesn't have to be mine. It doesn't even have to be finishing the book by a certain time. It could just be writing a certain amount of words or, getting through a certain amount of chapters. It's your goal. You guys can set it. You guys just have to have a goal. And speaking of your goal, drop it down in the comments so that we all can cheer you on along the way. The only way that we all can reach our goals together is through consistency, commitment, and support. So be sure to support all the other writers around you in the comments and comment on their goals and comment yours too. Throughout this series, I'll be pushing myself to write consistently every single week. And the way that I'm going to try and motivate myself to try and write every week is through little challenges here and there, like writing for 24 hours in a day, or fixing a plot hole in 30 minutes, or writing 3,000 words in a single hour. Just things like that. And you guys can also follow along with these challenges and try to push through your drafts as well. I even want to start live streaming writing sprints every week. I'm thinking about doing every Friday, as that's the day that I'm most available, and I feel like that's the day most people are available to join a stream. But if you guys have any suggestions on that front, leave it down in the comments and I'll be sure to consider it when I build my streaming schedule. We'll be doing writing sprints, lore deep dives, or even just chatting about your books, so you guys are gonna want to be there. If you're still wondering on how you can get involved with this series, there are several things that you can do. You can tune into the videos every week, you can do the challenges alongside with me, and you can also join my Discord server, which is linked in the description below. By joining my Discord server, you'll be joining a community of supportive creatives and writers just like yourself. So if you're working on a book of your own and need motivation, support, or just some chaotic writing energy, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so you get notified every time I go live or post a new video. Let's finish our stories together. Next week, I'm going to be starting off strong by giving myself a challenge of writing 3,000 words in one day and tackling one of the major issues I've been having with Act 1. I've got my outlines, I've got my playlists, and I've got all of you guys. With all that said and done, let's get to work. I've been LDJwrites, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.